Check 1, 2.
Bulvanaka, and welcome back to another episode of the GrogCast.
That's right.
Your boy Sikali and Tai.
And with us today, in the crib, in the Hisse, in the studio, in the 6-7 Diwa, or the way he likes to say it, the Onobitu Diwa.
Hello, Vitu Ziwa, boy. We have a very awesome guest.
So if you still haven't guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming to the show, Juben.
Ono vitu dhiwa.
Bulvanaka. By the way, this the GrogCast is proudly sponsored by Lami Kava, yo.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Don even. Yeah. First question for the man himself. Can you please just, for those who are watching who have no idea who you are, can you just introduce yourself, tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, Bulvanaka. My name is Penny Rongara. Known by the name is Juben. I'm originally from Lomenasau, Tokotoka in Teleu, Dub Nation, Suri baby.
Sir.
And I have multiple links to Wonombala Lomoloma in Lau. I'm 28 years of age, and I have much respect and love for hip hop music, especially in my own language, in Fiji.
So the talent side of you came from the Lawan side of you.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Nothing
Like,
else.
why
You
else?
can't give credit
Yeah.
to anyone else.
Yeah. Like, there's a reason why Lau starts with the letter L, because L also, the word Lomalani starts with L, you know?
Boy, you
Yo,
say
his
yourself.
talent, his talent is godsend. Yeah. Thank you so much, Joe, my brother, for agreeing to join us on the show.
Always, brother.
Yeah.
Not too long ago, we had two of Fiji's great hip hoppers. The legends in the game, and we asked them why they got into hip hop, and boy, did they surprise us with the kind of information that they gave us.
Yeah.
We didn't even know these things, but they gave us this info. So, to you, why did you decide hip hop? Like, you know, Fijian music, kanto sa kilanga singing ringi, reggae, wunde, all these things. So why did you decide hip hop is the way?
For me, I love hearing storytelling songs. So the songs that I attach to, I've been through. So hip hop was a way of telling a story, and you could understand more because it was bar for bar, word for word. And for me, putting it into a Fijian perspective, it was easier for me to share my story and everything I've been through hip hop. So hip hop was the most easiest way to, when I listen to music and listen to hip hop, I like zone out and just, you know, in my own zone. I forget all the pain I've been through, everything I'm going through, especially as men. We go through everything every day, and we can, only place that I feel free and I comfort myself is through hearing hip hop music. So that's where it all started. I heard NWA, Method Man, all the old school rappers. Their stories was it was a storytelling, but also art for me. Because they are sharing a story with the art. So that to me is that's how it all started.
So speaking about your music, what was the first song you ever recorded? And what was the inspiration behind?
First song I ever recorded was Kindawa. That was my demo track for Domo Butali. That's it, Uprising. And Kindawa is about getting a clear vision of how life is right now.
Right.
And if you don't change anything about your life, it will stay the same. So you have to kinda and, you know, open your heart, open your mind, be an open person and try to change it. Little by little, you don't have to change all at once, you know.
Right.
Small things make a biggest change.
And this was in what year?
This was in 2020.
So how did you record your song Kindap?
I was farming alone in Mangalibu in Nandi. I was looking after one farm of Malaya, Talapia farm. It was a pond.
Right.
It was pond of Talapia farming and prawn and crab farming. I was by myself in this wooden house.
Right.
So I saw this the advertisement on Instagram, and they said if you are a talented individual, you wanted to, you know, to music, wanted to apply. So I just thought I was reading in my cassava pets. I had one big dalo and cassava pets. So I had to hang my earphones. That time I was using Samsung earphones. To hang it like this on the thing, start recording on the Samsung phone.
Right.
So I started recording. At night, I went to cook my dal. Sat down by the porch with my two dogs by myself.
Sayona fama.
So I was editing the thing. I was telling myself tomorrow I'll send it to them. So I sent the track and I actually started work 2 months later
Right.
at FEC back when the sugarcane started harvesting again. I went back to work. So when I was at work, they called me to come down to Suva. So they had my song and they wanted me. I was part of 30 gang. Then they cut us down to 10. And I went on to winning the Domobutani with that song, Kindawa.
Damn, congrats.
Damn, there you go, bro.
Were there any other rappers part of that 30?
Iyo, Lepi.
Oi,
Lepi, the Rotuman rapper.
Right.
And only 2 of us. Only me Lepi. Iyo.
only Lip.
Iyo.
Did they like ask you like how'd you record your demo and stuff like
I was telling them the story. They was like, they couldn't believe it.
Record tiga tu.
I
Record
was
tiga
recording
tu.
that. The thing was windy, and I had to edit the thing out, the wind and everything.
Anjing.
You recorded up at the farm.
Ayun, ito farm sarami.
Ipis.
Ipis.
That goes to show you can start from anywhere. You don't need one fancy studio. What? Juben, one of the greatest right now in Fiji, did it at a farm. Boy.
Yeah. So if you were sitting in one farm in Wailea or what's another place that has farms? Farm Garden or Farm Frenzy? What's that? What's that? Wherever you're farming, and you have ambitions of becoming, you laugh with your inside voice, you rabbit. And if you are a farmer and you have ambitions of being a rapper, man, if Juben can do it, you can do it too.
Hey, shout out to Ben Leb.
Ben Lab.
Ben Leb.
Oh, you're not app.
Yep. Started from there. I started recording from Ben Leb.
True, sir.
Ben Leb saved my life.
Wait, talk. And tell us about the whole, the one in Adelaide.
Boy, that was the first time for me to that's the second time I traveled. I went to Sydney for a hip hop conference.
Right.
Then I went, the second one was in Adelaide. I went with Ben Mashirawa and Francisco Bagwan. They was in my band. And DJ Petko.
Oh, DJ Petco.
And Bensky. So we went to, that's for the ABC Pacific Break.
Right.
There was 300 of us.
Ui. Taking part in that
Taking part in
competition.
that competition.
Damn.
I got picked for number 1 with Sondri and them. It's all the big gangs are in the Pacific.
Right.
Some Samoan artists, Tongan artists, Ratu Oni. They was in that competition too,
I mean, these artists were competing.
for
Oi.
that number 1 spot.
Win itu kan dona rap.
Ayo rap.
Mai.
Ako brother.
Dona nak tadi.
Ando.
Para bing, para boom, boy.
Who said you can, man? Who said me?
Putting hip hop, Fiji hip hop on the map.
So I actually put in my song Sema Mai for that song,
Right.
for the competition, and they actually made it the winning song. And they called me when I was still with BT once.
Right.
So they called me, they told me the news. I was shocked. The prize was to go and perform at Adelaide.
Right.
The funny thing is, my room was opposite Ziggy Mari.
Oi.
We was together in the same elevator and went down to perform. I'm standing there looking at the wall. And
Freaking
I don't know what to say. Man. Wait.
Oi.
Yo, man.
Sige, mal talaga perform ka.
Ayo, Ziggy Mari. Wait, play the other big artist. America, it was it's the biggest world festival.
Right.
Ayo, it happens in Italy, Australia, Washington DC, all around the world. Ayo, pizza. So I was fortunate enough to go and perform alongside this amazing artist. African artists, Afrobeat artists, reggaeton artists. Everyone said it was like music heaven.
Right.
But it was a big park full of stages and people just crowded.
Oi, stages. Everyone to na stage.
Wait, there's like 40 stages or something.
Dang.
One crowd nga for this particular
Genre.
artist genre.
Oi.
It was different. And Asian artist was there. For us coming from Fiji, like we was the only one representing Fiji.
Right.
So the gang who came to watch us was the Fijian gang, especially Fijian
Right.
community. They came to watch us. We were so proud to have Fijians there
Right.
supporting us. And I wasn't singing any singing ring, and they was they was looking forward to some reggae singing ring. So I informed them I was doing hip hop music. The crowd went wild, sir.
Kinda dalte ka.
If you didn't Fiji,
Oh, no, fit to
you didn't know. You in the elevator, no. For looking away because you starstruck.
Wakanda, boy, Ziggy Mali.
Ziggy Mali too looking away. I'm standing next to you.
Oh my gosh.
But it was a good experience. especially coming from Fiji.
Right. Was this the first time you ever performed in a crowd like that? In front of a crowd like that?
Ayo, first time sir.
Level na kayo ka?
Ayo, kay Fiji ka European gang and
Fiji flag in the air, no?
Ando, Fiji flag boy.
Oh.
So, and before that, had you performed in front of crowd before that?
Ayo, here only in Fiji. The last one overseas was in Sydney. That's in Blackstone. We performed in the middle of the city. So it was a good turnout. But to have the Fijian community from Adelaide come and who's that singer? The Fijian singer, the girl, Pauline. She was there. She was there with her husband. They came to support us. They was really kind enough to come and take us around, show us around the city.
Shout out to Pauline.
If you're watching this, we said your name.
Yeah. If next time you're in the 679, you want to jump on a podcast, a real podcast,
Yeah.
holla at your boy. Holla at your boy.
So yeah, boy, Juben, boy, from singing to his cassava patch to rapping on world stage.
What's up, boy? Boy.
First ever audience was like, see, that's why. Did your crops grow?
I just had a brilliant idea, boy. You know Drake's song started from the bottom, now we're here. This fellow should do like a cover. Like wearing all those single ladies promotion. Like cut it to his song, And the follow the chopping the wood. And I think I said like, this fellow should.
It's of ice cream. No, that's wrong.
Ice cream?
Not that kind of video.
Damn, you're gonna have a football tacky. Or like tacky yourself.
LL Cool J video.
Boy, no Diddy.
Yo did.
No Diddy, Kerker.
No Diddy.
Wait, see, you're from Kino, leave it there. Don't bring it.
Wait, I can't help it. It's you.
Wow. Wow.
This is what you get. But that's too good, man. So how did you feel though when you heard you won #1 place? Especially like you said, you had all these other artists coming up against you like this. How did you feel when they called #1?
Before you think, every ball follow like missing his tackies. Yeah.
Aka. Bola-bola saka.
Follow into our case. Against the code to miss a tacky.
Multale.
Tali.
You know to speak Fijian? This whole time you've been talking to me in English.
Right.
You just like come back from Australia, you want to. Shout out to the blood will.
You want to hear me wait for the fella to drop his thing? I'll drop my Fijian as well. I'll drop it down to the
Fella drop his Fijian, you just drop your pencil.
That's the end of this podcast today. I was saying, like, how did you feel when they called #1? Juben.
But it felt different, sir, because that's the first time for me to apply for that, especially a competition overseas. So to win something like that, coming from where I came from, that was a really big thing. I was emotional. They was all cheering for me. I was went to the room, went to cry a little bit. Said one small prayer. Thank you, God. Thank you for this. No, there's another door opening. Said thank you. At least I'm part of this journey. Most of the time we worried about what's going to happen at the end of the road. It's enjoyment of the journey. Sometimes you fall. You'll be up again and keep on going. But I was happy and wanted to be winning that competition and to be winning against amazing artists from around the Pacific. Melanin artist, Polynesian artist, micro artist, but it was really amazing. And I was really humble. But thankful to Heavenly Father for giving me this talent that I didn't know I had until I applied for Ndomo Butali. And started from there. Still going strong.
Started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
So, when you put together your raps and your, like, a lot of people have told me, like, boy, the songs that Juben puts out, it's not just surface level stuff. Like, Ju's lyrics are very deep. There's a lot of meaning. Like, could you explain to us, like, the thought process? Like, how do you put together your raps?
Where does that come from?
Yeah, where does it come?
It's just like how I told you to in the first place, how I attached to hip hop because of storytelling. And for me, I'll be Juben, famous like this hip hop guy, but in my own life, before I became the Juben that you gang know now, I had a tough upbringing. So the only way to share my story, because as especially as men, I'll say this again, it's hard for us to communicate. We'll spoil ourselves. using spoils to just to see how Kondo.
Yeah.
But inside we're going through it.
Right.
So for me, using music and hip hop as a platform to share my music, and also it's easier for me to talk about real stuff because I've been through it.
Right.
So it's more easier for me to share it because I know someone out there is going through the same thing, and will relate a lot to what my music. And I do my music in Itoki because most of the Fijian gang who don't know how to speak in English, they can relate to my Fijian language.
Right.
So that's why I do the music I do, just to help especially young individuals, the youth.
Right.
For me, I don't care if 100 people don't like my music, as long as one person get touched by my music. At least when God asks me, what did you do in this world? I change someone's life using my music.
Right.
Now let's be proud because when the gang come up with you, let's be holding their drink and look at me. You changed my life, sir, brother. I listen to your music, this song. For me, some artists won't take it, serious, but for me, that's a big thing. I'm changing someone slowly through music, this art form that God gave me. So, I'm always proud to help someone in need and talk the truth.
Are you working on any new music projects at the moment? Any new projects you can look forward to?
I'm working on one album called Peratanya album. It's first time I'm doing an English album.
Right.
And I'm also working on an old school KVT album. It's with all the old school rappers in Fiji. I'm working on that. I'm trying to get everyone in place, and I'm working towards that.
So who would be your top 3 favorite rappers? First overseas, and then your top 3 favorite rappers local.
For me, top 3 in overseas is I'll take J. Cole. Number 2 is Method.
Right.
Method Man. Number 1 is M.
And number one.
It's funny that you say J. Cole is in your top 3 because when I hear your stuff, it reminds me of are you inspired a lot by J. Cole style?
Yes.
You
Yes. You hold on.
You can hear his music.
Ayo. Storytelling.
And your top 3 local rappers?
I'll put Mr. Green and Sammy on top there. I'll say both of them in at number 1. Red Sign. And number 3 is me.
Hey, Joe Bizzle, boy. Respect.
Well, that's good. It's so rare that every time we ask someone, especially local, hey, who's your favorite? We always name other people. So and for you to say that, I fan my music.
You have to fan yourself first before you can,
Yeah.
want people to fan your music. You have to be a fan of yourself and believe in your music.
That's right. You can't expect people to love you if you don't love yourself.
Said. So you went to Orkes, right?
Ayo, Orkes.
Were you spitting some raps when you go Turumbur, eh?
Ayo, Turmur.
Were you doing some raps over there?
Ayo, Bakondo. I always, before match, because match was, match, everyone, I don't know if you two like match, but I
Eco Science.
Took pure science.
Oh, yeah.
Ayo.
Me, Mets was like my major.
Ayo, I hated match.
Major failure.
So during maths class, I used to bang the table and just start rapping. So I used to write poetry.
Right.
I was always first in my class in English poetry. I like writing poetry. So I from poetry to putting it into raps.
Right.
And now everything I write, when I think about one bang like this, I'll start writing it down. And all these papers will be under my bed. My mom will come and check my bed like this under my mattress. Boy, all the papers I wrote.
Again.
She started reading. Hey, who wrote all this? Oh, this for fun. I'm just doing it for fun. She used to read, but the thing deep. She used to read the thing like this and tell my aunties, my cousins, and them, hey, you can take a. So this year after my mom passed, she passed in February. So all that paper that I wrote back in high school, I went to put it in a casket when she died. Because she told me I can feel the emotion. Because I don't say everything with my mother. Because again, I don't want to put more pressure on her. My mother was sickly, she had cancer. So I didn't want to put anything on her, everything I went through. It's all in my pen and paper. So I took that paper, it was like this big, it can fit one file. Amount of things I've been writing and going through. So I put it in the casket. And I told my mama in a prayer, if you get to heaven, please just show my brothers. So I lost 6 brothers. I'm the only one left. I lost 6 brothers. I told them, if you have a chance, just give it to my 6 brothers to read it. Tell them, I wish they were here with me. Even if you're not, I wish they were here with me. So that's, poetry is strong, eh?
That's
How
big stuff.
music talks to a person, eh?
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So music helps a lot, boy. Hip hop, man. Listening to the old school rappers, Mr. Green, Semiji, Red Sail, Mindless Me, all these, and we learn them. Everyone's right. Again, I was so motivated. I can do that, man. One day I'll do that. But my mindset is I want to reach the better words, man. That's one place I want to reach, man. Fijian music, that's black music, man. As again, we melanin, man. One day, man.
So I didn't go to boarding school, but like I've heard like stories from the gang who've been there, like my cousins and all. They said, like it's pretty tough. And I'm sure you probably would have stood out in RKS as because doing all your rapping and stuff. Were there any did you get any hate from the other students? Like you're a white kid and all that kind of stuff. Or?
No, never, man.
Not really.
Everyone support you. It's a brother. Whatever you do, you can always get the support. That's how I wrote songs too, because I was away a lot from my family.
Right.
So you had that time for yourself. So you had the choice too to be follow the good crowd and come and do schoolwork too. You came here to come to school.
Right.
There's kids from the village, kids from the town, cities, and there's kids from islands.
Right.
So it's all mixed. Again from the village, so you have different stories. So I get to story with them and I start writing poetry. This is his life, this is my life. It's all different, but
Right.
we all came for the same reason to come in, study and do high school together in this boarding school. So,
Right.
So
RKS really helped a lot.
So you wrote some songs then.
Ayo, most of the I wrote it in high school. As in Form 6. Ayo.
Mogo sota tunga ena wakamauta unilanga taka atanda la kuduruma tuna basiga.
So you've been rapping since you were in high school. Any other songs there that you did there that we haven't heard or we
Kerebebuki.
Kerebebuke legusakan me dola itambango kerebebuke.
Kerebebuke. Okay, yeah. So like now that you're popping, how do you deal with all these negative comments? Kailangan social media and feeds, gang will always have something negative or rubbish to say, and especially with it's okay, it's trying to be different, trying to do something, especially like hip hop. Boy, even when I was gang putting out hip hop tracks and it was in English, I was gang were like still copying flag. Oh, baby, can like mother. What's the thing? Vambera, Tombo Vuki Vuki, Jeepers. And that Madras gang working it in English. How do you deal with it? Like, and since your style is in Fijian.
For me, it's up to the person, putting out that content.
Right.
How you gonna take it? You gonna listen to someone talking from the internet, or you just gonna believe in yourself?
Right.
Most of the time we get offended. This one talking, I shouldn't just do it. Make you feel loose up. For me, boy, it will help me a little bit. I'm doing my thing. At least I'm trying to do something. I love it. They can tell you in your face. They'll tell you in online comments. They can tell you in your face. Never anyone came to me and told me, Jubian, your song sounds bad, Sarah. You should stop. They can tell me in my face. Never.
Right.
So it's up to you how you take it. A negative way or positive way. If he's hating on me, this means he's listening to my songs. You hating, but you still listening.
What was that? The lyrics?
Katanong ko siya sa warong
Hausa ngayong mandanga Bedi na nongu toso Wiliki na nongu dha Bosa inda kungu Ngaingo na ngainga Data na nongu sereo Se warongo dhanga
So nobody's ever come up to you and said it to you.
Never, bro.
But Juben, I don't.
Tomorrow sa rice to, bro. Tomorrow sa rice.
So, what are your top 3 songs, like favorites that you have put out? Before you answer, have a think with while having a bowl. Pineapple, tungori, watermelon. I just harvest the thing from the garden. As again, we in the concrete jungle, so we don't actually have land. I mean, we have land, but not here. It's all concrete jungle. So just plant it over there. Hydroponics, brother. Hydraulic system. What they know? Huh?
I know one farmer.
Who's that from?
Fella started rapping from his farm.
Oi.
Yeah.
So.
So if you need.
Yeah. But I went to Kandavo. I went to farm there for 3 months.
Was it because of Kandavo or because you never farm in your
No, so I was in and out of work, like job here resign. My mom was like, you too spoiled. Commanded to the village to go and learn the struggle so you can appreciate what you have back here on the mainland. And mind you, I'm not even from Kandab or Vash Kandab. But I was sent there anyway. You know the movie Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage, The Rock? Yeah, it was like that. I just got sent to Alcatraz. Shout out to the gang from Kandavo, Mayanus. I mean, no offense whatsoever. But boy,
No, offend.
every day kitugunyangon, and this stayed from the ground, brother.
346 minutes later.
How many songs do you think you've put out so far?
Could be 30 songs.
30 songs. And out of those 30, what are your top? Okay, no, 3 maybe too tight, eh? No, 3. Keep it at 3.
Yeah, keep it at 3.
Yeah, what's your top 3 favorite songs that you've recorded so far?
For me, at number 3 is English.
Nongu yang ilosi Lubengu ya leo andomoni Tae na sasanga Betango maka Kangarau no musala Nongu yang ilosi
English is a song about a father's love towards a daughter. It's a single father's
Right,
song to a daughter.
right,
And number 2 is Kerewe Buki.
right,
It's my life story. Kerewe Buki is about my life.
right.
And that number 1 is Samamai.
Musema mai Tadingu sema mai Benda to mata
New Year, New Me.
Yeah, you-
I tell you, don't let me get started here. I'm gonna start rapping here. Christmas presents only.
Oh, wait. Oh, I just answered this call, sorry. 1 second. Obi. Sorry, bro. I'm actually on the podcast right now with Juben. Yo, you got any question for the fella? We just chatting with him. You got any question for him?
Oh, you see me the living legend right now, my brother.
Fella can hear you, bro.
Bululaka, brother. One of the legends, man.
Sorry, when I was just calling, I just want to just talk to my Ubi, but since you're there, you guys live?
Yo, we're recording right now. Fine, May, give you a question.
Well, one question I have for you, you know, your songs that you come up with, right now it's just like, you know, it's what's flying the flag of Fiji. What's your thought process every time you're going to writing one of those verses? You know, your verses when you're hitting your bars, and especially when it's in the Italki vernacular, the syllables are bouncing, and the way you bounce off each syllable. Like, what's your thought process? How do you maintain your theme, bro? Too good, man.
Nakaba, brother. For me, my process of writing music, it's really funny. It's how I do my music. I just pick a topic, and every bar, every syllable I do it's when I go with the beat, it just comes automatically. It's just natural, and I just put my the themes of the song into that syllables, and it's not really hard for me because I've been practicing this from high school. If I had to explain it and have to show people wanting to know about the process of writing music, it will be really hard for me to demonstrate how I do music. But for me, it's really simple.
And also you jump into melody as well, you know, that's something that most rappers hardly do, you know, you 1 minute you singing, 1 minute you rapping.
That's true, brother.
Keep flying the flag, my brother.
Thank you, brother. Now what you mean?
Obi.
I'll talk to you later, man.
Okay, said brother. Naka.
Naka, guys. Chat, bro.
Naka.
Yeah. Voice from one of the legends to one of the people that is flying our flag right now. Aye.
Yeah, man. He was actually one of the gang who paved the way for, local hip hop. Yeah.
What's actually, since we like talking about Selvi G and we sitting across the table from you, someone who's currently carrying this name, flying the flag, like he said, flying the flag right now. What is your like view to the OGs of the?
Well, I'd say if it wasn't for them, like we usually see hip hop artists from overseas. That's what we see on TV, especially kids growing up in 2000s. They start listening to Mr. Green and Semiji. That's the only 2 names I can remember. Mr. Green, Semiji, and Red Sail. That's the thing stuck around my head. Those 3. And I used to see it when after every 7th game, their videos used to come on TV. So you had to watch their videos. And I was
670 we like to mokusing.
But at that time, the cramp thing was still going on. And I was sitting in my room there. I myself cramping there myself. One day, myself telling myself, but I didn't know that,
One day
eventually, this thing is, so if it wasn't for this gang, like, giving us that belief, that we can do it, coming up, and for me, they did it in English, but I wanted to do it in my own language, because our language is very unique, no one else in the world can speak our language. That's what we take with us. Always be proud of your culture, tradition, proud to be a Kivite, cannibal for life.
So highlighting the Fijian language, right? Like his question was, how do you piece together the lyrics?
Okay.
Honestly, how do you do that? Because
Okay.
it's so hard to think about. Like when the gang rap in English and they throw in a Fijian word, it's to fill in that gap there. Like okay, good this here. But you actually, the whole thing is in Fijian. How do you piece together this Fijian word?
Okay. Shout out to Semiji for that amazing question. So this is an example. I'll take this from my phone. This is a song I wrote 2 days back. The theme for the song is a Christian song. It's like a holy song, like me giving things back to God. So this is how it goes. This is the verse 1. I put V1, then I'll go to CH, that's the chorus, then I go to V2, and goes down to the chorus again. I'll always do that time, and the melody will always come by itself. You don't force it. It will always come by itself. Once you all good with the verse, I'll do verse 1 and verse 2, and the chorus, I'll listen to the beat. Once that beat stick in my head, the verse just comes, the pre and the hook. So the verse actually goes like, Solianga via wendua na vula, meu kamburaka vina vura, ni anakitsi nungu tuva, meu wakandewa vina vita mata yandundua, nindua ngana kalou nonda wakambula. E asolia na lesoni menda vulida, e asolia na ndre menda walia, e le solia rua na salamona ndingia, e asolia na luvena me vakotsindina, e na kauvela tai e vikunda na tamate vala da se kitaka ngana lasa vavura, da vali ude tunakasenga ni vuke ya, na nonda mbula vaka yalo kine sema, kanona vosan do tuvi yau na tuvi ke mundo, no toso tani me vi yau sinira watan do na ka, tu ndei te vina mona tamata ndo, rervaka na kalu sangani tamata. So I know it's for you gang it's complicated, but for me it's like it's in my head. So you know where to cut, and it's funny, I don't know what 16 bar means till today. How I read my music, you gang will never understand. It's in my head. I still don't know what 16 bar means. To be honest with you, gang, the amount of time I've been doing hip hop, I'll tell you the truth. It's just natural, and I think God for this, giving me this talent. And the chorus goes, Kevo naluloma, genanumia uturanga, nutamate valavalada, silisava yubena nomunindra, Kevo naluloma. So you're telling him, if you still have love for, and I'll just put it in like a English one. I'll give love to those who hate me, give blessings to those who curse me. I choose the path that only God leads. I never said that I was godly. I'm trying to be better. Give thanks and respect to the sender. Disciple to my people, messenger to those who listen. A prophet is faith driven. Give more, accept little. A testimony. I'm a sinner with a past, but let the Lord control me. All I want is directions to heaven's gate. Forgive and satisfy my mistakes, and hope and peace where my soul lays. My pace live accordingly to God's grace. It's just a little something on how I do my songs,
Saya ngatal ni little.
All we need now, just put the beat behind it, release the song.
You heard it here first. On the GrogCast. What would your advice be to young individuals who are hoping to one day get into the Fiji hip hop scene?
For me, my music, it's easy to change a kid than to change an adult, because everything we've been through as an adult, it's hard to change. You have you can soften a heart that's been through so much. So the only thing I can do is the next generation. The next generation to come, I'll aim at them, sir.
Right.
So positiveness in my music goes out to these little kids. So when they grow up, they won't understand now. They'll still on the beat. So once they grow up, high school, go to tertiary, they'll hear my song back. Hey, Zubian was actually spitting facts in this music, boy. He was sharing a message in this music. But we need to listen to this part again. So this means this. Boy, we were singing it in primary school, but it actually has buzz in it.
Right.
So from there, they'll change slowly.
Right.
Maybe I won't go by this path. It's still true. Maybe this is the year to change. Maybe I'll just go this path.
Right.
But for me, a message to share to the young individuals, young artists coming up, don't compare. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone. Don't compare yourself to me. or any other artist in Fiji or overseas, be your own, be your own superstar, man. Believe in yourself. Don't listen to anyone, man. If they say can't, who said, man? Who said who can, man?
Right.
Till this day, I still don't know who said we can't, man.
Amen.
Who said we can? My goal is to reach the better words. I be the first Fijian to reach the better words.
Wakadol.
And that's the law of attraction, my brother. If you don't believe it, I believe in myself, I'll make it. But this, we only have one life and one breath.
Right.
Once you still have that breath in you, do everything in your ability to do what you love.
Wakadol.
Because the same way we came down from heaven, we came into this world from a womb, we came by ourselves. The same way we'll go back by ourselves. So everything question you asking, who will help me? You by yourself, my brother, my sister, to the kids, to the adults, whoever listening, the audience. Believe in yourself, man. It's you against you every day. Because you can sit on yourself, you can talk back to yourself, you can backstab yourself.
Right.
You can put yourself down because it's all up to you.
Right.
The people you surround yourself with. That's the main thing.
Okay.
So for me, from where I came from, I used to be, crowded with this mindset of, I had no family, so the only thing that's there for me is these friends. Everyone fake, boy. You'll be always true to yourself. So try and be alone. Maybe sit beside the sunset and talk to yourself. Talk to that fella inside, man. If I'll tell you more about yourself, then you'll ask for anyone else.
Wakadol.
Bro.
Brother, I think like after you do your rapping and you retire from the hip hop, I think you should be two things. Maybe a reverend or a politician. Yeah, I'd probably vote for. I would vote for you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I'm really proud for where I've reached. I just started music 2 years ago. Just 2 years.
Well, doesn't sound like sound like a veteran.
But I have that mindset that wherever you at, sometimes you'll be at this side, but don't put yourself there. Always be humble because tables can turn. I'll be here one day, next day, maybe I'll be next day, and you can be, wherever you are right now, be happy, thankful because the life that you're living now, someone else is praying for.
So, you're no longer with VT1s, right?
No, myself no,
You're doing your own thing now.
independent.
That's it. And you got your own studio and stuff.
Ayo, Honda.
Okay. And like, tell us about your time in VT1s.
Ayo, I'm thankful to VT1s for starting me up, giving me a lot of lessons. I learned music and the system of music,
Right.
especially the business party. So anyone can do music, but the generation we live in now is through royalties and all these things. I learned a lot through VT1s, and I'm thankful for them for molding me into a amazing artist, especially a performing artist. Anyone can be a recording artist, but to perform, that's different. And I'm thankful to them for putting me through these performances and all these concerts and everything that made me come out of my comfort zone. Before I can do that, sir. I always sick when I was making this because I can't even talk to.
Right.
And imagine standing up there and everyone looking at you, so I had to, build the courage to do all that, and I'm thankful to them, the team, George Wesley Thunder, my brother, Navalu Taringu,
Shout out to Tropic Thunder.
and the Wesley family. Thank you for everything you've done for me, and putting me on that stage, and to everyone in the VT1's family.
What would be your favorite song that you recorded while you were there with VT1s?
For me, it will be Roshnivits
Rusnivit.
with Jay Tolak. And that song only meant Thunder, like first time Fala heard it in the studio, Fala told me it was gonna be a hit, sir. And it actually went on to be a hit.
But yeah, man. So like one of the things that I always talk about when the topic comes about Jubian and drinking grog and all like this, and every time people ask me, what do I think of Jubian? One of the things I'll tell you now straight to you because you're sitting here, obviously. One of the things that I appreciate about your music, bro, is that you've given our Fijian young people, speaking young people, a platform. You've given them a target. You said you don't only have to be a rugby player. You don't only have to be a reggae singer. You don't only have to be a church singer. You can even be a rapper. So like I think you've given the Fijian people a voice, Fijian speaking people. A voice out there, and you've shown the young people that this is another form of music that you can do. So yeah, well, shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
I watched this. I can't remember what I watched, but they said Islanders or Fijians, no, Islanders do well in the music scene because ever since they were an infant, the thing was like incorporated or embedded into their mindset. Like, because we've been kept like this going. So it's like
But then, why
like a
do-
metronome, you know? So it was always there. No, like, because I was chatting with Shani and saying, no, you're getting added advantage of that from a young age, like being kept like this and being. So your body, like you sleeping as a baby, as an infant,
The
like
rhythm is
subconsciously,
there.
the rhythm is there. So what would your advice be to the gang who struggle with being on beat? Because I listen to some local rappers on SoundCloud, brother. They need to hit Control Alt Delete. Yeah. How would you tell someone, or like what advice would you give to someone who's struggling to flow naturally on a beat, like how you do?
Practice. It goes back to practicing. Keep on doing it. If you really in love with your craft and your art form, keep on doing it.
There you go.
No.
There you go.
Practice.
Practice
Same
point.
old
That's the normal
Yeah.
things are just practice.
And I'm just gonna be that guy. Even after all practice and still offbeat, maybe look at your life. Maybe rapping's not. Look, we can't all be rappers, okay? Yo.
Rethink your life choices, your career
Yo.
choices.
Maybe you know your talent is not there. Maybe it's in somewhere else.
Yeah, well, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for
No,
joining
brother.
us and taking your time to come and sit down with us and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Before we go, I'm gonna play one beat. Actually, I'm gonna to work 116 on the beat. Eh?
Parang mga just said he done what 16.
Okay,
No,
well.
I still can't get over that.
Okay, well,
The
he'll
fact
say
that
some
you
words.
have made- that you have
Let's
made
see some words.
hits. The fact that you have made hits,
Okay.
and now that you're telling us that I don't even know what a 16 is, well, that's destiny aligned right there.
Okay. I got one beat. Because he said he had some like gospel kind of stuff.
Okay.
Wait, eh?
Nice.
Okay. Check it.
This is the one and only Juben dropping 16 bars.
Oh God, can you hear me? I have prayed for many days, and I'm trying
Don't.
to make a difference
On with you.
in so
Sound by
many
Anna.
ways.
Woo!
And I need your assistance.
The GrogCast. We live.
As I'm finding
Oh,
my
yo.
way. Yes, I'm trying to make a difference.
To head up, young man.
No matter how
Forever
long
proud to
it
be a
takes.
candidate. Manners wanna see you lose when you're making moves. Set them at the same table, but they stole the food. I used to break the rules, now I'm on the news. Used to start with the goons, now my belly full. All I needed was a push and some motivation. Putting up a fake smile, but my soul's breaking. Feel like running out of time, cause my heart's racing. Focused on the finish line, but my eyes fading. It's funny when the ones you love still turn on you. It's easy to tell a lie than to stay loyal. It's an illusion in this life we live. If the eyes don't lie, then it's hard to believe. It is what it is. All I'm hoping is for better days. Law of attraction and to elevate. Soaked in the pain, still kept the faith. Burn past but catching flames. Got the thunder in this heavy rain. All my situations got me moving swiftly. Saying more than you know is a little risky. Never testified but gave a testimony. Making money means nothing when your life's lonely. Don't let that kill you slowly. Choose your friends but choose yourself more. You've been knocking lately but at the wrong door. Intentions too pure, mindset outlaw. Either way I'ma get it, so you better get yours. Life's too harsh, get real and raw. First in my family to do this. Present myself as a hustler or opportunist. Different chapter, same actor just like in the movies. All my haters made me famous like I'm bad and bougie. Never surrender till the day I die. The only time I pulled out was on doggy style. Yellow notes, green paper, what I fantasize. Never needed no attention, still recognized. Let the doves fly high. I lost was a lesson but a blessing in disguise. Don't I'd rather eat crumbs in the slums than steak with snakes. It's a marathon race, moving at my own pace. The price of progress is pain, not money, not fame can disgrace my name. God fed by minimum wage. The man who graduated in the cage, lost soul like I'm in the grave. Matured at a younger age, couldn't complain like a closed case. Forever rapping that on with to viewer. Tables turn, bridges burn, you live and learn. Still the same man, I ain't see change. On with to viewer, noble banner blue, young man.
Oh, why?
That's how I read my songs.
Nido. Wait, just did one
But
more song.
boy, that was a full song. 2 minutes 58. That wraps up this week's episode of the GrogCast. Shout out to Lami Kava for sponsoring us. Shout out to Juben
Yes.
for blessing us with his presence and just his talent is just too much. I think it's a good thing we're ending the episode. The amount of fire this fella's spitting is gonna burn the mic. The mic's expensive. Yeah, I don't have insurance for the mic, so and we have to get a fire extinguisher. Yeah, so we're gonna send next week to do a fundraiser to buy a fire extinguisher. So in case Drew comes again, like us getting standby.
That was fine, bro. Thank you so much, Ben, bro. You killed it, and we look forward to seeing you here again and asking you more questions. Hopefully by then you drop your tracks and we have a breakdown on how you did those.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Boy. Yeah, takin ba mo de? Yeah, greater party. We'll see you in the next one. Molly.
Yeah, now you go see. Let why survive. When you're rolling with the legs from like 6, 7, 9, coconut trees, tropical seas. It's a party in paradise.